So I am about to head to my third round of chemotherapy tomorrow. And I just wanted to share a couple of things that have really helped me feel ready and prepared. So everybody is on different medicine. And so it's just going to depend. And every body is different. You will respond differently than I do. Nearly in every way, probably. There's some common things that probably everybody experiences to different extents on a spectrum. One of those probably being nausea and GI tract issues. I've come to say that chemo can affect you as if you kind of have like 10 to 12 conditions at once. So prior to chemotherapy, I didn't take any regular medicine. The chemotherapy plan I'm on requires that I have medicine close by. And so I purchased a couple of things that helped. One of the things I did is this cute bag, super cute. I got it at Target, and I spoiled myself because it was more than $10. It was less than 20, but I thought it was cute, and in it, I have my medicines. So the chemo plan that I'm on, oops, there went one, is I have 3 different medicines I can take to help with nausea. And I have 1 steroid medicine that I take the day before chemo, the day of chemo, and the day after chemo. And it just helps your body not overreact and go into crazy allergic reactions, from what I understand. So it's very helpful. And then the way they've prescribed my anti-nausea medicines, I am typically not a puker, and I definitely have experienced nausea during chemo. Thankfully, I have not puked. However, I've had just as unpleasant experiences in the rest of my GI tract system. I definitely have come close to throwing up many, many times, especially during the night. For whatever reason, laying down, it's really hard. So I'm sure people who maybe already experience acid reflux, who already have issues like that, would be familiar with that. I would assume that if you already have tendencies like that, my recommendation would be to sleep inclined automatically. There have been multiple nights where I have to sleep either upright for part of the night, like in a chair upright, not reclined, or reclined with pillows, or reclined in a recliner. And so I think know your body, trust your body, that your body will respond similarly to how it does in any GI disruption. So if you're normally a puker, I would plan on puking. If you're normally someone who maybe gets diarrhea, I have celiac disease, so my intestines already hate me at times. I would say whatever end of your body that your body will want to reject the poison and stuff, it is like toxic waste. It is more damaging than other stuff. And it's more painful. And yeah, it is not very fun. When I got diagnosed, it was during flu season, during wintertime, during concerns. And we could not find puke bags. There's those beautiful blue puke bags that are circles that they use at hospitals that people carry. We couldn't find one. But my mom is one of the most creative people I've ever met on this earth. And she came up with this idea, and we made our own puke bags. So we just bought some cheap plastic lunch bags from a local Walmart, as well as the brown bags. And we've stacked these. And I keep these very close to me, days 1 through 10. I am ready. They're by my bed. They're in my bathroom. They're in my work bag. They're just near me, just in case. Because again, even though I myself am not a puker, I've come very, very close. And then my chemo also requires that I keep my toxic waste separate. And so what I have is, we went and purchased just a cheap little garbage can. So my chemo recommendations are that my laundry, anything that might have bodily fluids on it, are disposed of separately from the rest of my family. So during days 1 through 7, when chemo is active, I have my own wastebasket for if I blow my nose, if there's anything on a tissue or anything that's being disposed, if I get a nosebleed. I've had nosebleeds during chemo because it can dry out your skin, it can dry out all sorts of things. And so nosebleeds for me were a problem during my first round. They haven't been a problem since, but I have put Vaseline in my nose. I'm very, very gentle when I blow my nose to not disrupt the lining. But if I have anything that has any bodily fluids, it needs to go in a separate garbage can. So I just purchased a cheap one, and I'm the only one who's supposed to take it out with gloves on. And then we purchased a cheap laundry basket to keep my clothes separate during days 1 through 7. So those are just some tips and tricks so far for surviving chemo.